The Unkillable Gentleman. The Extraordinary Life of Adrian Carton de Wiart. In the annals of human history, where tales of heroism are often embellished with a dash of the fantastical, the story of Adrian Carton de Wiart stands out not for its embellishment, but for its sheer, unadulterated truth. If one were to script his life as a movie, critics would roll their eyes at the implausibility. Yet here he was, living a life that sounds more like a script for a Hollywood blockbuster than a biography. Adrian Carton de Wiart was born in Brussels, Belgium, in 1880, into a life that could be described as anything but ordinary, with an ancestry that might as well have been tailor-made for a man destined for adventure. His mother was of Belgian nobility, and his father was an Irish lawyer. The stage was set for a life of daring-do. His military career began like many, but the trajectory it took was anything but common. Volunteering for service in the Boer War, Carton de Wiart found himself in South Africa, where he was wounded for the first time. This would not be the last. His military escapades took him across continents and conflicts, from the Boer War through to World War II. However, it was his personal tally of injuries that earned him a place in the pantheon of war legends. Shot in the face, stomach, head, ankle, leg, and groin, losing an eye and a hand, which he replaced with a wooden prosthesis, famously describing the loss as a bit of a nuisance. Adrian Carton de Wiart became known as the man who had more lives than a cat. His response to losing an eye: "I felt a twinge in my eyelid, nothing more." His injuries were so numerous that if there were an Olympic sport for getting wounded, Carton de Wiart would have won gold multiple times over. But it wasn't just his physical resilience that made him a figure of fascination. His attitudes towards life and war were equally as compelling. After being shot through the lung, he managed to escape a prisoner of war camp by scaling a wall and walking 80 miles to freedom, all while still recovering from his injuries. When asked about this feat, he simply remarked, "We walked until we dropped," a testament to his stoic British stiff upper lip demeanor. His escapades didn't end with the wars. Captured by the Italians during World War II, he attempted to escape so frequently that his captors, in a mix of admiration and exasperation, gave him a villa to live in, rather than a cell. His response to this? He continued to plan escapes, demonstrating that for Adrian, freedom wasn't just a state of being, it was a lifestyle. Carton de Wiart's life was also marked by his directness and an often brutal honesty. Describing Mussolini, he once said, "I always thought he was a silly little man," a sentiment that might not win any diplomacy awards but certainly encapsulates his no-nonsense approach to life. Post-war, Adrian Carton de Wiart settled into a quieter life, though quiet might be a relative term. He took to hunting, which seemed like a tame hobby compared to dodging bullets, and wrote his autobiography titled Happy Odyssey, where he recounted his adventures with a dry wit that belies the gravity of his experiences. Adrian Carton de Wiart passed away in 1963, leaving behind a legacy that reads like folklore. His life, a testament to human endurance, resilience, and an almost supernatural ability to shrug off life-threatening injuries, continues to inspire and entertain. Here was a man who, through sheer force of will and an indomitable spirit, seemed to have made a pact with fate itself to live a life so extraordinary that even death seemed to hesitate in claiming him. In the end, Adrian Carton de Wiart wasn't just a soldier. He was a narrative, a walking, talking embodiment of the human spirit's refusal to bow down to the inevitable. His story, filled with more action and drama than any modern action film, serves as a reminder of the incredible resilience humans can exhibit when life throws not just lemons but grenades at them.